welcome back to my channel. I'm really sorry, so I'm so tired already. So, day 3 here at the Manila International Auto Show, but this time we are here in SMX Convention Center with the all-new 2024 MG1. This is deluxe top-of-the-line variant. Buying this thing is a 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that produces 170 horsepower and 275 Newton meters of torque, mated to a CVT transmission. So this one is a little bit unique because this is more or less like or not even a MGHS replacement. This sits above that of the model. Check out my MGHS review on my channel. It's actually one of my favorite MG SUVs, but this could be a new contender. I mean, just look at this. It looks like an oversized MG GT, which I like. You get a lot of chrome bits here and there, but it's a character of all MGs anyway. You get a decent amount of ground clearance, and on the side profile, it's a sleek like with every other crossovers. So for this Lux brand, you get a two-tone blacked out roof. You get 19-inch wheels. So at the rear, okay, a massive upgrade too from the MGHS. You have a decent amount of boot space too at 336 liters, and you finally fold all of the seats down now. It's 1,120 liters. So biggest highlight for me with this MG1 is here in this interior. Just look at it. Coming from the MG H4 hatchback Lux review too, there's a lot more similarities now, like here too in your infotainment system, equipped with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You have 360-degree cameras as well all around. It's a little bit laggy, but at least it still gets the job done. And for this MG1 too, you get a 7-inch virtual instrument cluster, which displays only all of your important information right in the middle. A similar layout now like with the GT Sport. And unlike those vehicles whatsoever, here unique on the left side, you get your touch sensitive controls like for your lights, for adjusting the side mirror. Steering wheel, it's the D-shaped square shape like with that of the MG4. Same amount of controls too. You get your voice command and cruise control functions on the left side, and on the right side you get your adjustments for the instrument cluster. Here in the door card, you get a lot of plush leather materials. Only fine plastics are just here below in the door card. I love the stitching all around, even here for the seats. So a little bit more bolstering than I expected. So I'm not sure if this is intended to be a sporty crossover in the first place. I'll be the judge of that. And yeah, more squidgy material above here in the dashboard as well. You get a single ambient light here along with the aluminum trim just down below, and glove box, okay, pretty decent amount of size. And below the infotainment system, you get touch sensitive controls yet again for your climate control, 2 air conditioning vents, and a wireless charging pad further down below. And here in the center console, you get your massive gear shift with the M1 embossment. See, I think this is the widest gear shift I've ever known in a crossover so far. And all of the buttons here have a function. You have nice engine start stop button, electronic parking brake, auto hold function, and hill descent control. Cup holders too on here on the right side. Center console box, you get even a cooling function just down below with a decent amount of space yet again. But this is the first time I've ever encountered to see a cooling function that's located on the bottom, not in the sides of the compartment itself. And above here, you get panoramic sunroof, and the controls are just here along with your LED lights, sunglasses holder, visor. You get a vanity mirror with LED light. Don't extend sadly. And the rear seats too is plush leather all around too. You get multiple map pockets on either side. Great for your phones. 2 air conditioning vents and a USB port, and a copy space down here in the middle. And space here in the back. Sorry, I'm beside the speaker. And space there in the back is pretty decent. It's much more or less the same too, like with the MGHS. So yeah, that's a quick walkthrough here in the interior. Hopefully you have a proper land out review of this coming soon. So now finally driving the all-new MG1. Okay, so far so good, because remember, we're no longer driving the HS with the dual clutch transmission. So here's Super Sport already. Ooh, that's alright. I mean, that's a Super Sport mode. So I only see 2 modes with this transmission. Hence, this is a CVT yet again. So we have normal. Okay, pretty alright. But of course, you all know me. I love sport mode. So let's just leave it at the most extreme mode, Super Sport. But at the same time too, it's the most responsive mode over here. Wow, that's pretty good. Brakes pretty stiff too. I mean, actually it feels like more of a sports car than a crossover itself. However though, amongst the MG crossovers I've driven, I think we have a new winner. This might be the best one I've tried out in any MG vehicle so far. And of course, I like the HS. However, I'll be honest, the transmission was just a little bit of a letdown. However, the CVT of this, I would say, it's not so bad whatsoever.
Traffic.
So U-turn test. Okay, pretty alright too. Yeah, I like the sound too of this turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. Just a little bit fine more tuning than usual than the HS. But wow, I like this performance. Right. Surprisingly more sportier than I anticipated. No wonder it's called the one, because it could be my new #1 crossover. The handling too is pretty alright. I don't see any steering feedback whatsoever with the normal and super sport mode. But again, as a normal crossover, you're just trying to drive this normally and sensibly, unlike me. Yeah, you should definitely have a shout with this new MG1. And here now too with the fuel economy. I'm trying to find it actually. I'm a bit new with this system. Here we go. So far we are at 14 liters per 100 kilometers. I think that's 7 kilometers per liter. Okay, that's pretty given in this class. Remember, this is a non-hybrid vehicle and you only mated to a CVT transmission. And remember, this is a very powerful crossover too. Yeah, this is okay, pretty decent fuel economy, I gotta say. A few things I discovered now while just driving around. I don't see any auto start stop feature, so the engine's constantly on. And the steering wheel is probably one of my highlights, because it's the square shape, very similar like that of the MG4 as I mentioned. So just driving this off camera, sensibly only, yeah, it's pretty alright too. And here just over bumps and humps, yeah, it's not so bad. Again, it's a decent crossover for what this is too. And for the cost of all of this, remember, this is my first time driving. This is the exact price here on screen. Yes, it's a little bit more expensive than the HS model. However, give this a shout, because this is much better than that of the, I suppose, its predecessor. But MG Philippines decided not to sell this as a replacement of that car. But again, I understand why. So there's more variety in the lineup than usual. And here we just went over a hump. Yes, soaks up the bumps and humps pretty well. The suspension is not too stiff nor too soft. It settles down quite quickly. So again, there's a lot more sportier nature with this MG1 than usual. So yeah, that concludes my quick review of this MG1. So I'd like to thank everyone here at MG Philippines, here at the Manila International Auto Show, here at SMX Convention Center. And shout out to my production mate, former high school classmate too. So great to see her once again. So yeah, hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you with more future car reviews here at the Manila International Auto Show. Bye bye.